I'm going to tell you how to get the most out of the two screenwriting resources that I recommend. The first resource is Screenwriting 101 by Angus Fletcher, and the second is How to Write a Movie by Craig Mazin. So both of these recommendations are audio-based. One's an audiobook, and one is a podcast episode. The mind is like a sieve. You're only going to retain so much. Your mind is going to wander. Even if you're taking notes, you're going to miss little tidbits. So I would recommend listening to both of these multiple times, many times. And even after you write your next screenplay or your next short story, go back and listen to it again. Just keep listening to it, because they're training your brain. They're teaching you a new way to think about stories. And, it can be a little bit of a struggle at first to kind of adapt to what they're telling you, but it is straightforward. It doesn't involve any, special terminology or things that are specific to, a certain process, like, Save the Cat or some other books that want to sort of commoditize the system that they're giving you. It's all straightforward, and they're just using common English vernacular. And honestly, I think because of that, it can be hard to miss some of the brilliance, some of the nuance that's in both of these resources. So the only way to get the most out of that is to just listen to them both multiple times. Just keep listening to them, keep digesting them, keep thinking about them, break a story and then come back and listen to it again and think about it again. And what will happen is that you will build new synaptical connections, and you will soon start to think like screenwriters think. You may have heard this about people going to law school, that, you don't learn job-ready skills at law school, but what they teach you to do is think like a lawyer. I think both of these screenwriting resources teach you to think like a screenwriter. So pick one of the movies that Angus Fletcher goes over. There's one for almost every genre, so just pick the one in the genre that you like to write in. And if it's romantic comedy, he does a lecture on When Harry Met Sally. Listen to that, then read the screenplay, then listen to the lecture, then read the screenplay, then listen to the lecture, then read the screenplay, then watch the movie, then listen to the lecture, then read the screenplay, then watch the movie, then listen to the lecture. And what you're doing throughout this repetition is you are building new architecture within your brain, okay? It's called neuroplasticity, right? Even old folks can go in and build new synaptic connections. And this is literally the architecture that will fill in when you go to write your next romantic comedy. And it'll all just be so much easier.